Hello everyone, I'm Ronaldo Morales Cruz, and in today's video I'll be talking about some fundamentals of guitar. And what I mean by fundamentals of guitar are the parts of your guitar, how to hold your guitar, the strings in your guitar, and 3 basic chords that will aid in your guitar playing. So let's start off here at the top with your headstock that holds your logo and your tuning pegs. And tuning pegs come in all shapes, sizes, and variations, but they have one purpose, and it's to tune your strings. Now from the headstock, we move on down to your neck. Your neck holds your fretboard. And frets are indicated as the spaces between these rods of steel or aluminum. And also on the fret are fret indicators, which are typically dots, but could be pearl blocks or other fancy designs. So from the neck, we move on down to our body. And our body is the essence of the guitar, essentially. It's where sound vibrates and is trapped. But that sound has to come out, and it comes right out here through the sound hole. And from the sound hole, we go to the bridge/saddle. And this is where your strings are kept in place by these little pegs. And from the saddle, we move on down to the bottomest part of your guitar, the butt. And so now that we know the components of a guitar, we can hold it correctly. So we're going to sit up straight. We're going to grab it by the neck and the butt. We're going to pick it up and put it right in front of your chest, out like that, and pull it right back in, like that, perfectly over your chest. And then we're going to place it on our right knee, and it's going to be contoured very nicely on there. Now for left-hand players, it's a completely different process because guitar is a right-hand dominated instrument, so we won't be going over that in this video. So now that you know how to properly hold your guitar and you know the components of your guitar, we have to learn about the strings on your guitar. So there are 6 strings on your guitar, and conventionally, you'd think that we'd count it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, top to bottom. But as guitar players, we count it in the opposite direction. So we actually, from the thinnest string, go 1 up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, with the 6th string being the thinnest. And the reason that we do that as beginners is because we grew up in a numerical world. Not everybody has musical knowledge, so we wouldn't just throw out that, realistically the strings are E, A, G, D, B, E. Numbers just make it a lot easier to learn, and you'll see that as we move on to the 3 fundamental chords of guitar that will aid you in your playing. And that is G, D, and C. All open chords, all very beginner chords, all very pretty. And you can play 1,000 songs with them. So let's get to it. Our G chord, like that, is where we start off with our middle finger on the 3rd fret of the 6th string. So it's going to sound like this. And then our pointer finger on the 2nd fret of the 5th string. Those 2. Then we're going to go down here with our ring finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. So those 3. And then to finish it off, our pinky on the 3rd fret of the 1st string. So if you play all those together, you get this beautiful open G chord. And so naturally, it's almost a very similar structure. We go on to our D chord. And with D, you keep your ring finger in the exact same location, 3rd fret, 2nd string. But this time we're going to take our pointer finger and we're going to move it to the 3rd string of the 2nd fret. So get this very pretty melodic chord. And we're going to take our middle finger and put it on the 2nd fret of the 1st string. So, and all those together. We're also playing the top 5. So just like that, we're not playing the 6th string up here. So that's a D. You could practice just going G to D. But after that, we come to our C chord, another very pretty open chord. And I like to think of this as a staircase because it very much looks like one on the guitar. And where we're going to start is with our ring finger on the 3rd fret of the 5th string, right there. And then our middle finger on the 4th string of the 2nd fret, and those 2. do another very pretty melodic chord, but we're not done yet. We got to do this pointer finger up here on the second string of the first fret. So it's going to sound like that. And all those together, a very pretty C chord. And you can play thousands of songs, literally. If you're a Bob Dylan fan, this is knocking on heaven's door. If you're into indie, this is also feels like we only go backwards by Tame Impala. Yeah. And once you get those three down, you can change them up. G to C to D. That is Sweet Home Alabama. And other songs, if we were to go C to D to G. I mean, there's probably a couple of Vance Joy songs in there and another couple of folklore campfire songs. But once you get those three down, you can definitely play a bunch of stuff, and you could enjoy what you're playing and find the music that you like, because in the Western world there's really only 12 notes. And I really hoped you enjoyed this video of the fundamentals of your guitar, and use them to your benefit in your musical exploration. Thank you.